Hey everybody, welcome back to Stock Voyager. I am Jer. We are going to take another look at Hour. I did a video on them about a week ago, and I kind of want to revisit because they kind of came down off of their high, but it looks like they might be going for a reversal, so I want to look at that. Let's pull this up really quick here. Okay, so if you look at their trading on the last trading session, which was Friday, January 14th, this kind of shows where it came off of. January 13th, it looks like it closed at 512. And then yesterday, it made it up to 573 and closed at 573 before going down to 538 in after hours, which is kind of expected in after hours on a Friday because people are heading into a long weekend, actually. And so I want to look, let's take a look at this. Do the 5 day. So you kind of see here where it was at 509 at one point, and it's like it found support there and then bounced off of that support hard up to 604 by 230, 597 at 3, then kind of down off of that and then back up again to 573. So I'm thinking that possibly tomorrow, which would be the 18th, Tuesday the 18th, this is 1 million volume. That's pretty high. 3.9 million volume. So I'm thinking that it's kind of doing the reversal. And I think there's good reason for it to do reversal. Let's look at this. So I wrote up a DD report. I'm going to share this on Voyager Trades on Twitter tonight. But if you look at this, so 96% of the shares that are free float, that are available, not free float, that are available, that are shares outstanding, 96%, 33 million plus shares are locked up. But we are seeing that their market cap, if you go on Webull, is based off of outstanding shares. And it shows 199 million, but that's off of outstanding shares, and 96% of those shares are locked up. So, with a 1.5 million float, and it looks like free float market cap is sitting at 8.61, even though this shows 10 million. Originally, this was from a little over a week ago. So 10 million, or well, 8 million, 8.6 million free float market cap. They are working to double their amount of employees and products in 2022 while adding over 150 new vendors in the next year. To me, looking at this and realizing that their actual market cap right now is not that nearly 200 million, it's actually much lower at about 4% of that, because you have 96% of that market cap locked up. So basically, 96% of that market cap is locked up. So if we look at free float, I don't think, okay, so they did 38 million in the last, looking at this, they did 38 million in the last 4 quarters. I don't think it's too unreasonable to have them, they're trading, looking at this, 573 a share is what they are at as of Friday. And that gets them to that 8 million free float market cap. So my opinion, and this is just opinion, and my personal price target would, if they don't do any offerings, now then, like I've said before, I don't hold shares overnight. I don't trade pre-market. I don't trade after hours. There's no volume in pre-market and after hours, and that can really mess things up, especially if you're trading with larger amounts of money and larger share count. And so, and the reason I don't hold overnight is because, and another reason I don't trade after hours or pre-market is because there's a chance of doing a offering. I don't know if their share lockup includes no more offerings, and I don't think that they're going to want to dilute their shares more than that 33 million, because that's quite a few shares. I don't think right off the bat they're going to want to dilute more. And the lockup period is there to kind of get people interested in the stock and hopefully push that IPO price up. Taking all things into account, I think as long as they don't do another stock offering, I can't see why this stock wouldn't be trading at like $15, which would bring the 8.61 to about a 8.61 million free float market cap. That would bring that up to about 26 million, which still doesn't even come close to trading 1x revenue. And so I think that's reasonable, in my opinion. I might be wrong, but I think, in my opinion, that's reasonable. Price target after that lockup closes, and at least until they can get more revenue and get their profit up on top of that revenue, I say that the stock price is about worth $2. Now, so if you get into this and you want to invest, I say wait until after that share lockup is done and settled, then and see where things go after that. Then look into investing into Hour Loop if that's what you're interested in. This is just for swing trading and trading. Price target up until that point would be, in my opinion, $15 a share. Price target after that lockup, as long as there's no more stock offerings, for both of these would be that the price target after lockup would be $2. That's another problem, is if they did another offering, which I don't know that they can, but if they did another offering, that would make that price after the lockup per share go down. And I don't think they would want that. So I'm thinking they wouldn't do an offering, but I have no idea. I can't say for sure. There's no way to tell. But my opinion is they probably won't. But I'm still not trading at pre-market or after hours. I'm not holding the stock overnight. But yeah, I believe that long term, or short term, $15, long term, $2 until they can get their revenue up. I hope that makes sense to people out there on what I'm saying. Like, if they have 96% of shares locked up and only 1.5 million shares, 1.5 million shares times, we can do the math here. Let's do the math real quick. 1.5 million times 15. Yeah, that only brings them a 22.5 million free float market cap, and that's much less than their revenue. And so yeah, that is my opinion. My personal price target is $15. So until it hits that and kind of stays in that range, I would say it's very tradable until it gets to that point. And it's gonna, with it being such a small free float, it can happen very quickly if enough people are interested in it and it gets enough energy behind it to push it up there. Whenever you only have 1.5 million, that's not a lot of shares available. So that's great. And the company looks decent. It doesn't look like it's necessarily a bad company. I do think that, like I said, we'll see that price fall off after July, but until then, as long as there's no more offerings, we can see this probably go in between 5 and 15, maybe even as high as 20, but I'm not pushing it. My personal target would be $15. Yeah, I think that's it. That's all I got. I hope that this video helps somebody. All this information came from SEC filings, and then just doing research online from their press releases and from news about the company. If you haven't yet, be sure to subscribe and like this video, and I will see you all very soon. Bye-bye.